Dr. Aajay Shah, a cardiologist, a heart specialist. Dr. Shah, when it comes to plaque, where does it come from? And once it's there, how do we get rid of it?
Great question. So many patients ask me, even when I'm sitting with friends, they ask me the same question because it's pretty intriguing to people that why the plaque forms, why our body makes plaque. So, very simple, to be frank with you, even though it took me 5 years to figure out, but I can put it in 3 minutes now because it's very simple. As the blood flows through the artery, there's a constant pressure on the wall of the artery. Just like when you have a water pipe and water is going through the pipe, over the years, you will have some buildup, corrosive buildup, and eventually you have to clean the pipe or you have to put a new pipe. Same way, when the blood is flowing through the artery, it's doing a constant, almost like an injury to the wall. And when that wall is injured, it's inflamed. And when the wall is inflamed, it has to heal because body heals. So as the wall is healing from this constant trauma of the blood flowing through that vessel or that tube, as the wall is healing, if a person has a completely normal cholesterol, person doesn't smoke, person is not diabetic, various other risk factors, that healing is a natural, physiologic, benign, simple healing. So it heals just like the way it was before. So now the wall is healed, back to normal, natural business, and blood keeps flowing. But when the wall is healing from this minor trauma from the blood flowing to the vessel, if a person has high cholesterol floating around in the blood, if person is smoking, if the sugar is floating around because person has diabetes, that healing will incorporate some of these bad actors into the wall. So as nature is healing the wall, now the wall is picking up things which are not natural. And as it picks up the cholesterol, as it picks up the sugar effects, not sugar itself, but the effects of the sugar, now instead of a natural healing, it heals with a bump. And that bump is nothing but the plaque. So again, plaque happens because it's a natural thing for the wall and the vessel, wall and the artery to heal. But if that healing is complexed or made worse by having this cholesterol float around where the healing is happening, cholesterol will be jumping into that healing process and make a bump. And that's the plaque. That's a cholesterol plaque. And to me, I think it's a very, very simple to understand that if you're making a wall in your house, and if you're doing it in a normal process, great. But if some junk gets into your paint, that wall is going to have the junk in that paint. So the point is, if you paint your wall in a normal fashion with a good, nice paint, your wall will be great, no bumps on it. But if you put junk in the vessel, the cholesterol, the sugar, when the vessel is trying to heal normally, the junk will be part of that wall, and that junk is nothing but a plaque.
So, Dr. Shah, when it comes to this plaque in the arteries, I mean, is it there forever? Does it just keep on getting worse?
Most of the time, Gary. At the same time, we could reverse that process. We can reverse the plaque. Is it easy to do? No. Is it impossible to do? No. We could do it. So how do we do it, Gary? If you control the blood pressure, and believe it or not, the medications now, fortunately, have gone generic. And I would say 80 out of 100 times, blood pressure can be controlled with generic medications, which will cost less than $10. And many of my patients, when they come and see me first time, when I control their blood pressure, and I say, why did you not control your blood pressure last 5 years? They say, well, I thought it's going to cost me so much. I was afraid to come and see a doctor because I thought I'll be paying $100 for the medicine. Our people, our community needs to know controlling blood pressure with medications is very, very cost effective. If you control the blood pressure, plaque will regress. And when the plaque regresses, beside preventing heart attack, the most dreaded, the most fearsome complication people tell me about is the stroke. And stroke happens because of plaques also. Stroke is nothing but plaque buildup in the brain arteries. And when the plaque ruptures in the brain artery, stroke starts happening. So if you control your blood pressure, stroke will not happen. And to me, when I say the word stroke, people start listening. They start controlling their blood pressure. So yes, we can reverse the plaque. What else? We can control the cholesterol. Again, cholesterol medicine, some of the great cholesterol medicine have gone now generic. And you can buy those medicines for $4 a month. Baby aspirin, you can buy it for $3 a month or less. Walking for 20 minutes reverses the plaque, and it's free. Meditation, praying, going to your church, spending time with your family, just sitting and reading a book, listening to a good radio show, Gary, reverses the plaque. I don't think doctors have understood. It's just not the medication. There are a lot of other factors. There are a lot of other benefits. There are a lot of other tools every human being has at their disposal to reverse the plaque.
So then, Dr. Shah, it's crucial then that the patient be in charge.
You're 100% right, Gary. If patient takes charge, not only they will get better care, but they will feel that they are part of the team. And I'll tell you one thing. When the whole team plays, we always win. Nothing different from medicine. When doctor takes charge and leaves other players behind, which are patients, their family members, the other members of the family, that's when I think the team fails. We really, really want to make sure this is a health team. So let's make sure all our audience take notes when they go to see their doctor. Write down the questions they have. Take their medication regularly. Walk for 20 minutes a day. Do some meditation. Meet friends. Laugh. Enjoy life. Sleep well. And just not worry. Just have fun. And if you're healthy and if you're happy, you will be always ahead in your life.
Dr. Aajay Shah, and this has been In Contact with Lansing. I'm Gary Austin, and let's take our health seriously.